Hello and welcome to Down to Earth. Our question this week is a very common one that we're getting a lot this year because of the cold winter, and that is when to give up on palms and cycads and just give up on them. There are many differing opinions, and the answer depends on your level of patience on two fronts. How long are you willing to wait to remove them? And also, how long are you willing to wait on your new plant's maturity if you replace it? These plants, as you know, are tropical, and their growing point on some of them, though, is very well protected. It may take a very long time for them to show new growth because they do respond well to heat. So until we get much warmer, you may not see new growth on them. So the first question is, how long can you tolerate a non-growing plant in your yard? And then also, if you plant a new one, how long can you wait for the new plant to reach that same size? These plants are normally sold by the caliper inch, so they may be very expensive. You may also need to consider your HOA requirements about having dead plants in your yard. So the bottom line is that they may come back later this summer, but they may not. So the decision to remove them is a personal one. Our plant this week is Artemisia Powis Castle. This is a very popular plant for us because it's very easy to grow and it's really pretty. It has lacy silver green foliage, and it is evergreen or ever silver. It creates a dense, billowy mound, and it usually gets about 2 feet tall, can get up to 3, and about 3 feet wide, but it can also get much wider. It does also spread by underground stems, so it can creep a little bit in your gardens. You can prune it to keep it in shape. If you want to prune the width back, do that in late winter, and that will make the plant taller and less wide. You can also prune the height in early spring, which will make the plant bushier. This plant's not a perennial, so you don't need to prune it back to the ground. It does require well-drained soil, so make sure that you have well-drained soil for this plant. It's very drought tolerant and low water use, but regular watering will keep it healthier. But don't overdo that watering. If it does up and die very quickly on you, the cause is most likely a root rot from overwatering. It's very heat tolerant, and it tolerates also full sun to light shade. To do in your garden this month, consider starting a compost pile. We have lots more green material now, and also we have less brown material, but you can use shredded newspaper for that. The temperature will slowly creep up to about 140 degrees. Also, if you haven't yet, plant your summer bulbs, your canna, iris, and agapanthus, such as those. We'd love to hear from you. Visit klru.org/ctg to send us your question or a plant of the week from your garden.